Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Jen Yogi, acupuncturist and yoga instructor. So today is Chinese New Year. I'm very excited. And it's the year of the wood snake. So I created a very special class to honor the year of the snake, which embodies perseverance, which embodies flexibility, not just literally, but metaphorically in life, which embodies success and elegance. So we're going to do some flows. Hopefully you can't hear the neighbor's dogs barking. Those are hunting dogs. Um, but we're going to do some flows with real fluid movement, or that's the idea. So please follow along and I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start in a seated position. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn our head to the left, raise it up, take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, bring the head down across the chin, raising up towards the right. Inhaling here. Exhaling, bringing back down across the chest and up to the left. Inhaling and coming back down as you exhale, bringing the chin across the chest and raising up to the right as you inhale again. Exhaling down and up to the left. Inhaling here. And as you come down, you're just going to come back down and drop chin to chest. Bring hands behind the head. Clasp them together and allow the elbows to fall together, acting as a little bit of a weight, lengthening the back of your neck. Keeping that spine nice and long. Don't let your body curve. And release. The next thing we're going to start to do is make circles with our neck, coming around the front, bringing back over to the side, around the front. Now this might feel like a little bit of an awkward movement. It's not something we usually do, but it definitely works the muscles of the neck, keeping them nice and loose, especially for people who are sitting at a desk or working a corporate job or just hold a lot of tension. If you find that you're grinding your teeth or clenching your teeth, this working the neck and keeping it loose is super important. Trying to keep those nice fluid movements like a snake. And you're going to reverse the order. So you're coming back and over to the side and across the front. And just doing the best you can with making these circles. And return to center. The next thing we're going to want to do is bring our arms up nice and long, parallel from the ground or from the mat. And we're just going to start to lean from side to side. And just kind of leaning in a nice fluid movement, almost as if we were a dancing snake coming up out of our basket. This is a really great day to have Chinese New Year in Florida because it is fabulous outside. I am so lucky and so grateful to be living here. And returning to center, keeping the arms up nice and high, we're just going to start to make some waves with our arms. Raising the shoulder up, bringing the elbow up, bringing the wrist and the fingertips, and then allowing them to come back down. You're going to do this at whatever pace feels good for you. Nice big waves, as big as you can. Just loosening up our shoulders. And then we're going to start to make those waves smaller. And smaller. And smaller. and release. Great. From here, you're going to come up onto your heels. Onto your feet. You're going to sit on your feet. Now, if this doesn't feel good, if it causes an issue with your knees, you're going to want to take a pillow and either slide it behind the knees if what you're feeling is pain in the creases. If it's the pressure on the front of the knee, then you may want to put a pillow underneath the knee, and that should provide you with enough support. If it's still uncomfortable, come back into easy seated and do the exercise from easy seated position. So we're going to inhale, left arm up and hinge. And exhale as we come through and bring the other side up. And we're just going to keep moving in nice fluid movements back and forth, lengthening that side body, nice length with the arm. And just keep breathing and moving from side to side, doing a nice open side bend, allowing this whole side body to lengthen, allowing our spine to curve, and returning to center. Return to easy seated if you're not already in easy seated. Bring hands to the tops of your knees. And we're going to have nice long spine, and we're just going to start to stir the energy in circles, starting at the base of the hip. And as you come around the back, you're going to curl your spine and drop your head. As you make your way around to the front, you're going to send your heart forward, opening the chest. Inhaling around the front as you open the chest. Exhaling, curling the spine. Inhaling across the front. Exhaling across the back. Move as much of the spine as you can, flexing and curling and leaning to the side, getting everything moving. Think about how a snake slithers and has no issue with stiffness. They just have such beautiful fluid movement. If you're not afraid of them, they're actually quite elegant in their movement. So you're going to make your circle smaller and smaller until you come into an upright position, and then you're going to switch the order of the circle, and you're going to go in the opposite direction. Again, sending the chest forward through the front and curling the spine, and forward and curling the spine, and forward and curling the spine. Nice wide circles, moving that energy from the hip up through the spine. Now, if you're used to practicing yoga, you may already know that there is a serpent of energy that wraps around our spine. That is called our Kundalini energy. It is represented by a serpent. So this is really great way to stir both of them up. To stir it up and celebrate the year of the snake. Go ahead and make your circle smaller and smaller until you come to an upright position. Now, when you're practicing yoga, always keep your water handy. Hydrate as needed, and make your way to all fours. So we're going to start in our all fours with our wrists under our shoulders, nice long spine. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, push into your shoulders, drop the head, curve the spine. Fall back into child's pose. Slide the belly up, down as you come up into cow pose. Exhale, curl into cat. Send the butt back into child's pose. Come back through table into cow. Curl the spine. Send the butt back into child's pose. Come through table into cow. Curl the spine. Drop into child's pose. Last one, come back through table. Come into cow. Curl the spine. Curve into child's pose. Take a nice deep breath here. Walk the fingers as far forward as you can. Widen the legs. Allow the belly to drop between the thighs as much as you can. Take a nice deep breath and exhale, sigh. Rolling up or coming up into this seated position. We're going to inhale up into kneeling. We'll bring our left leg forward, lean into a lunge. Now, when you're doing your lunge, never let your knee, when you're doing a lunge in yoga, never let your knee cross over your toes. It's really unsafe for the knee in the positions that we're asking you to do. So when you step the leg up, you want to have it far enough in front so that when you lean into your lunge, your knee is not crossing your toes. From here, bring arms up into crescent lunge. From crescent lunge, we're going to straighten the back and extend the arms. Then we're going to turn left. We're going to turn right. We're going to bring hands up overhead. We'll return to kneeling. From kneeling, we'll bring we'll bring right leg forward. Hands up overhead, lean into that lunge. Come out of the lunge a little bit, extend the arms. Turn right. Whoop. Turn left. Return to crescent lunge. Come back to kneeling. We're going to do one more round of those. Bringing left leg up, arms up overhead to come into crescent. Opening left, twisting right. Back up overhead. Return to kneeling. Bringing right leg in front. Arms up overhead. Lean into your lunge for crescent. Coming back up to open to the right. Open to the left. Coming back to crescent. Returning to kneeling. Excellent. Now, bring hands to the mat. Come onto all fours. Curl the toes under. Send the butt back and up into your down dog. Take a moment in your down dog. Really arch the spine. Walk the dog by bending one leg and straightening the other. Hanging the head soft. Let it be nice and loose. Return to your down dog. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, come into plank pose. Lower through chaturanga. Push up into cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under. Push back into down dog. Inhale here. Exhale into plank. Lower through chaturanga. Come up into cobra. Lower through, curl the toes under, send the butt back and up into your down dog. Really arch the spine, drop the heels as low as you can. Exhale into chaturanga, lower through. Come up into cobra. Exhale, release. Slide hands under, bring left cheek to the mat. Take 3 breaths here. From here, we're going to slide elbows under shoulders. We're going to curl the toes and we're going to raise the hips. You'll engage your core here and dip to the right. Return to center, dip through the left. Center, right, center, left. Center, right, center, left. Drop the knees, send the butt back, come into child's pose. Come up onto all fours, curl the toes under, send the butt back and up into your down dog. Nice big inhale here. Exhale into chaturanga. Lower through. Come into cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Send the butt back and up into down dog. Inhale here. Exhale into chaturanga, into plank pose. Lower through. Come up into cobra. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under, send the butt back and up. Into down dog. Nice deep inhale here. Last one. Exhale into plank pose. Lower through chaturanga. Come up into cobra. Exhale, bring right cheek to the mat. Bringing elbows under shoulders. Hands flat on the mat. Curling toes under. Raising the hips. Dipping left. Center. Right. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Drop the knees. Send the butt back. Bring shoulders behind. Take a nice deep breath in through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to make our way onto our bellies. Pointing toes, nice and extended. Bringing hands behind. Squeezing shoulder blades together. Pointing first finger. Using arms to pull you up. Continue to breathe. Press the belly against the mat. This is snake pose. So we've done cobra. We've moved like a snake. Now we're doing actual snake pose. And release. Bring left cheek to the mat. Big inhale. Use the arms to pull you up. Exhale. Squeeze those back muscles. Pull those shoulders in the opposite direction. towards your back. And release, right cheek to the mat. Last round, nice deep inhale. Use the arms to pull you up. Nice long line, strong shoulders, strong back. Breathe and release. Bring arms up under shoulders. Curl the toes under. Come back into tabletop. From tabletop, come up into down dog. And from down dog, walk your fingers forward to your hands. And we're just going to come into a bent knee ragdoll here. Allowing the head to hang soft. From our bent knee forward fold, we're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing hands behind our head once we're up. Take a nice deep breath. Extend the chest forward. Come into your back bend. Exhale. Begin to curl forward. Rolling the spine down. Allowing the elbows to drop. Coming into a forward fold. Bending the knees. Inhale. Roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Come into standing. Come into back bend. Exhale, begin to curl. Dropping chin to chest, rolling the shoulders, rolling the spine, allowing elbows to fall. Bending the knees as you curl. Inhale, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Extend elbows wide, come into your back bend. Last one, inhale here. Curl. Allow yourself to just be really heavy as you curl. Inhale and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming up into your back bend. And release. That was lovely. So make your way down one more time into seated position. And we're going to bring our feet into a sit-up position. And we're going to slide our butts as close to our heels as we can as we lay down. So the first thing that we're going to do when we're in a lying position is we're going to bring left leg up towards us, extend up high, lower, and bring into sit-up position. Bring right leg towards you, raise up high, lower, and return to sit-up position. Left side towards you, straight up, lowering, return to sit-up. Raising right side straight up, to you, straight up, and lower. One more round. Left side to you, up high, lower, return to sit up. Right side to you, extend up high, lower, Return to sit up. Taking a nice deep breath here. Bringing hands next to you. Raising the hips up into bridge pose. Big breath in here again. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Now, in doing your bridge pose, you want to keep your knees close together. You don't want to just let them flop open when you're coming up. It makes for a better workout for the thighs. So inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hold, squeeze real tight, push a little higher, squeeze the legs together, really work those glutes. Exhale, release. Do a little pelvic tilt to allow your low back to connect with the mat for just a moment. Take some of the pressure off the low back. Now, we're going to cross left leg over right, letting them drape. If you can wrap it around, absolutely do that for what we're going to do next. If not, just let it hang. We're not doing ankle over knee. We're trying to do knee over knee. Bring legs up towards you and drop to the right. Extend arms out long for your twisted reclined eagle. Just take a few breaths here. Let the spine sink into it. Oh, the squirrel startled me. The perils of doing yoga outside. All right, return those legs to center. Uncross. Cross right over left. Bring knees towards you and then drop to the left. Again, just taking a few breaths here, allowing the spine to sink into this twist, making adjustments as needed. As your body loosens and releases, you may need to adjust to get a little more comfortable. That's always okay during any class. Returning knees to center, uncrossing them, giving them a nice big hug. Extending legs long, raising arms up overhead for an extended Shavasana. Shavasana is almost everybody's favorite because we get a chance to just lay in stillness. But it is so much more than just laying around. It is also referred to as integration pose, giving your body, your energy, your chi, your prana, your force, a chance to really absorb the significance of the movements we just did, the fluidity, the shift in energy, the loosening of muscles, the dopamine release, the serotonin release. So just take a few breaths here and let the body just adjust to its new positions, to new releases. Take Shavasana for as long as you want or as long as you can. I am so grateful that you joined today to help me celebrate the Chinese New Year entering the year of the wood snake. May we all be blessed with grace, elegance, and success. Namaste, my friends. If you like this video and you want to see more, like, share, and subscribe.